What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler, and we still continue Friday, um, Freestyle Friday, Freedom Friday, Free Flow Friday. Regardless, we don't care. I want to shed some light on something. Y'all see the shirt? Black Lives Matter. Okay, and on the back, I got the number 2. Black Lives Matter 2. Before we head off into 2021, I want to take this time to dispel some rumors that people like to ignorantly spread, and their cohorts won't do anything about it. So I figure, you know what? Since so many people have so much to say about Black Lives Matter and what they are, clearly they don't go to the Black Lives Matter page. I figured, you know what? Hell, I got a YouTube channel. I'll go to the Black Lives Matter page and read to you what they are about. Now, I'm doing this for the dumb people. What is Black Lives Matter about? There's 3 subsections here. About Black Lives Matter, 6 years strong, and her story. I'm going to repeat that. When it says what is Black Lives Matter about, there's 3 categories, 3 subsections under their About tab. About Black Lives Matter, 6 years strong, and her story. I got these notifications on my other cell phone. Fine, I'll turn that off. We don't need it. We turn off the notifications. Just want to keep everybody in the loop. Let's start off with the first subsection, which is about. I'm going to try and read this fast. We're not going to do this long. About Black Lives Matter was founded in 2013 in response to the acquittal of Trayvon Martin's murderer. Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation Incorporated is a global organization in the U.S., U.K., and Canada whose mission is to eradicate white supremacy and build local power to intervene in violence inflicted on black communities by the state and vigilantes, by combating and countering acts of violence, creating space for black immigration and innovation, and centering black joy. We are winning immediate improvements in our lives. It's in big bold black letters. First paragraph. We are expansive. We are a collective of liberators who believe in an inclusive and spacious movement. But we also believe that in order to win and bring as many people with us along the way, we must move beyond the narrow nationalism that is all too prevalent in black communities. They're not saying nothing about America yet. We must ensure we are building a movement that brings us all to the front. Yep, I'm finna keep reading. Some of y'all gonna check out in a minute. I'm really trying to get to you racist SOBs because y'all have so much to say about Black Lives Matter. The sad part about it is Black Matters is not what you think it is, and to a degree it ain't what I thought it was either. I digress. We affirm the lives of black, queer, and trans. See where I just went? Militant. Militant is the word that y'all have been using when it comes to describing Black Lives Matter on your social media pages, your social media groups, your social media posts. And you won't even go to the damn website. And the website is right there. I'm going to read this again. We affirm the lives of black, queer, and trans folks, disabled folks, undocumented folks, folks with records, women, and all black lives along the gender spectrum. Mind you, they not even mentioning black men. But they militant. Y'all go on here, you country boys, you women that call yourselves praying to God and everything like that. You say they militant. Really? When we read that paragraph to you again? Okay, I'll read it again. We affirm the lives of black, queer, and trans folks, disabled folks, undocumented folks, folks with records, women, and all black lives along the gender spectrum. Like I said, they don't even mention me as a black man specifically. I'm just along the gender spectrum. This is a militant group. Our network centers those who have been marginalized within the black liberation movements. This is a militant group. You're going to say that, read this paragraph that I just read to you, and go tell your homeboys that this is a militant group. They're going to laugh you right up out the damn room. Anyway, we are working for a world where black lives are no longer systematically targeted for demise. You might not like that. But militant? No. We affirm our humanity, our contributions to this society, and our resilience in the face of deadly oppression. The call for Black Lives to Matter is a rallying cry for all Black lives striving for liberation. Y'all say they militant. Y'all say they militant. Okay. That was the about section. Now, 6 years strong. I'm at the 5-minute 28 mark. We're going to try and speed this thing up. On July 13, 2013, we disrupted business as usual and impacted the world. Thank you to our organizers, our supporters, and our allies. Thank you to every person who used the hashtag, every person who donated, and every person who courageously stood up for Black people. I did too. I'm along the other gender spectrum. No, I'm along the gender spectrum. Other gender spectrum. I'm not mentioning specifically. Yes, BLM. I have a problem with that. Okay, so a letter from Black Lives Matter Global Network co-founder, executive director, and board president Patrisse Cullors. Patrisse is a woman. Patrisse. Militant? No. But y'all swell. As human beings, we usually fight for the things that move us out of complacency. We fight for clarity and truth-telling. We fight for a world that we want our children to live in. A world we want our communities to thrive in. I've always fought for my family, my community, for Black poor people. That's why when Trayvon Martin was murdered in 2013, when George Zimmerman was acquitted, my body and spirit was moved into action. I couldn't imagine how in 2013 a white passing person could kill a young boy and not be held accountable. I didn't want George Zimmerman to be the period to that story. I didn't want his name to be the name held up over and over again by the media, by his fellow white supremacists. Alas, they are. Alas, it is. That's why when I saw the phrase Black Lives Matter spelled out by Alicia Garza in a love letter towards Black people, I decided to put a hashtag on it. Alicia, Opal, and I created a Black Lives Matter as an online community to help combat anti-Black racism across the globe. We firmly believed our movement, which would later become an organization, needed to be a contributing voice for Black folks and our allies to support change of material conditions for Black people. Sound militant to you? It was put together by 3 women. Yeah, the organization, you can go pull that up. BlackLivesMatter.com is right there. The organization was founded by 3 women. One of them doesn't even identify as a woman. Imagine that. But y'all like to say that they militant. I like to call y'all ass clowns, because clearly at the end of the day, you don't give 2 damns. It's about spreading a lie. You got to get past that at some point. At some point, you just can't be content to spread the damn lie. At some point, you got to want to get off your ass and do some damn research. Like, you cannot be that damn irresponsible where you just going to keep the lie alive as an adult and go and smile in other adults' faces, especially adults that you really don't give 2 damns about. Adults that trust you. Adults that look at you and call you friend. You'll go around and spread some type of vicious lie because you won't get off your ass and do the research. It's just convenient for you to spread that lie. That's a damn shame. To Black Lives Matter, I got the shirt on and everything like that. I am disappointed. I know what Black Lives Matter means to me. It's hurtful to know what it means to some other people. People that look like you. Yes, it hurts to know that y'all really put y'all foot in the ground and you drew a line in the sand when it comes to Black males. To Black Lives Matter, to the president, to the organizations, to the administrators. Yes, I'm in my feelings, because when it comes to Black Lives Matter, I had no idea you didn't give really 2 damns about me as a Black male. Even though you brought your organization together because of a young Black male, you still draw the line and piss poor. That said, I still got to go out here and defend you to the assholes out in public. I tell the truth about why I'm disappointed. They just gonna spread a lie about it. So to you assholes, man, stop with that militant lie. Like, subscribe, share the video. Somebody needs to see the video. Somebody needs to hear the video. Somebody needs to actually take their ass to Black Lives Matter website so they can find out what the organization is really about, as opposed to just spreading these dumbass, ignorant ass, obvious ass lies. That's my time. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, Theo B. Man, it's Friday. I know it's kind of cool, but you know what? Let's do this. If you graduated high school in the 80s, let's go back. You with that special someone this evening. Let's turn up. COVID-19 still going on. Let's play these jams that we used to listen to back in the day from the late 80s, early 90s, you know, Tank Jaheim next, Aaliyah, you know, we had some TLC, we had some 808. We like the boom. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back and do that this evening. Let's make this a fun evening. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, Theo B. Peace.